this place? This is the spirit realm? It doesn't seem so spirit-like. I can't break anything. I don't have a flower in my inventory. Wait, what happened to my inventory? I don't have anything in my inventory. I have nothing. Can't. Only Steves who want to show will show. As in Steves that have passed on, correct? Yes. And Live Steve is here even though he's alive. I'll go find him. Yes, sir. This world is so strange. It looks so similar to the... Live Steve? I can't fly here. Wait! Live Steve, wait! Oh. Live Steve, wait a minute! Why is he running away? He said he wanted to meet with me, but why is he running away? Live Steve, wait! Wait! Never been good with parkour. Where'd he go? Live Steve? Where did he go? If only I could fly. There he is. Live Steve? Stop! Please wait! Where is he going? He said he wanted to talk to me, but why is he running away? Live Steve! Live Steve, wait! Please wait! Stop running away! Live Steve, please stop running away! I don't want to hurt you! Finally, I caught up to you. What I don't understand is, why did you want to meet with me? Did you want me to know the truth? You're the one they call P. Steve, correct? Yes, that's me. I've been wanting to meet you for quite some time, but I couldn't find the right moment to speak to you. I told the Guardian to watch over you for as long as he could. Well, that did work for quite a while, and yes, to answer your question, I did want Void Steve to go back. For one reason only. So I could meet with you. To be able to talk to you and tell you the truth of what happened. Wait, but I thought the truth was that Void Steve corrupted you. That is the truth, but it's not the entire truth. Let me explain. Back in the first generation, when I was first created by Galaxy Steve, I didn't know exactly what to do. I was inside that chamber for at least 6 more generations after he created me. I guess he thought that the time wasn't right for me to awaken yet, so he kept me inside that chamber until the 7th generation. When I awoke in the 7th generation, things had changed a lot, and he told me that many Steves had been destroyed by another Steve that was roaming around the overworld. I didn't know what to think then, and thought nothing of it. And things began to change drastically after my awakening. I began to ask Galaxy Steve about the overworld and the outside and what it was like outside of my temple. That's when we traveled outside for the first time. I traveled outside the first time outside the temple, and it was the most beautiful sight I'd ever seen. Seeing the outside for the first time, it felt invigorating. The fresh air, the different surroundings from inside of that temple, I wanted to see all of it. I wanted to know what the outside world was truly like. That's when we found the Blue Steve village. And I met my first friend, Blue Steve, the one you call Elder Blue now. Wait, so let me get this straight. That dream I saw, did you show me that? That's right. I showed you that dream to help bring back the memories that I lost. Blue Steve told you that I wouldn't forget anything, even though I was sealed away. Well, he was wrong. As I've been sleeping, I've slowly been forgetting my memories and about my journey across the Steve realm. But I'm going to save that for another time. A time in the future. I understand that you don't have any of your memories, do you? I don't. I have none of my memories at all. I can't remember who I am, where I came from, who I was even created by. That's easy. They haven't told you the whole truth, have they? What do you mean, the truth? You weren't created by Galaxy Steve. You were created by a different Steve entirely, me. Whereas your brother, Wall Steve, was created by Galaxy Steve entirely. However, not entirely from his power. Your brother War Steve was created also from the corruption that Void Steve gave me all those generations ago. That was nearly 2 generations ago that this happened. And I'm still sealed inside of that chamber beneath the village. I was hoping by this generation I'd awaken again, but that corruption is still in me. Still within me. I can't awaken yet until it's gone. That's the only issue. And Blue Steve knows this as well. One day he knows that I will come back from this, but not for a long, long time. By my calculations and by how severe the corruption was by the time I was sealed away, I won't awaken until at least the 16th generation. 16 generations? You're going to be asleep for that long? There's going to be so much missed, and the world is going to change so much. It can't be helped. Because of Void Steve, this is my fate. Doomed to forget everything of the past. I'm doomed to live out the rest of my life with this wretched corruption inside of me. It might be gone physically, but it'll still be scarring me from the inside. But regardless, you wanted to know more of the truth. I'll keep going from where I left off. I got sidetracked. After meeting Blue Steve in the village, I had asked him if he wanted to go on the journey with me, because he was alone in the village and there were no other Blue Steves around. He, of course, agreed because he wanted to be known across the realms. I can understand that. Knowing a prophecy like this was very important, and I didn't know what else to expect. As our journey went on for at least a few more days, that's when things started to escalate. We took him to the temple, and he thought it was beautiful. I admit, stepping back inside the temple after a few days was pretty nostalgic. I couldn't think of anything less than letting him see all of the temple and the pod I stayed in for about 6 generations. The temple still was beautiful to me, and it was the place I was born in, well, created in. And that was the place where I first learned my powers. From what I understand, P. Steve, you have the same powers I do. The fireballs, the lightning, the wither skulls, and you even have the power to summon the tree of life itself. That's what Elder Blue told me. He told me that because he froze when he saw that sphere I summoned that one time. You used to summon that, didn't you? Right. That exact sphere. However, it was a little different back then. The spheres used to be separate. One made of oak logs and glowstone, the other one made of wool and sea lanterns. But yours is combined entirely. Yours is a little bit more superior to mine. Of course, you're the next generation, so I'd expect no less. Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. It got worse after we left the temple. That's when Shadow Steve attacked us for the first time. I'd just learned to fly and gotten used to my powers when Shadow Steve showed up at the top of the temple and attacked us. Galaxy Steve, or Lord Galaxy Steve as I called him, he fought with Shadow Steve and got badly injured. He was able to be healed by another Steve known as Enchanted Steve, who showed up in the Blue Steve village after the fight with Shadow Steve. Enchanted Steve? I met him. He and Elemental Steve, plus a Purple Steve, saved us from Void Steve's temple. Void Steve's temple? You mean my temple? Void Steve twisted it. He twisted it to look in his image. It's now nothing more than an empty husk of what used to be the Life Temple. There used to be a waterfall where there is now flowing lava. Stone bricks where there is now bedrock. There used to be a library on the further side where there was now a lava waterfall flowing out of the wall. And where his throne sits used to be my resting pod, where I was created. You will see it in due time when you get your memories back. At least I hope. Unlike me, your memories will return. Mine may not. I've been sealed away for long enough now to pretty much almost forget everything. And I don't know what Blue Steve will think when he sees me again. But regardless, it's a sad thought to bear, knowing that I might not remember anything from the past in a few generations. So many generations will pass. Life Steve, what if you forget Blue Steve entirely? He'll be heartbroken. It's a price I have to pay. for getting corrupted by Void Steve and making that deal with him. Hey, Steve. Don't make the same mistake I did. Don't make a deal with Void Steve. He won't keep his end of the bargain. He didn't that day, and he won't today. He never will. Void Steve's never been one to keep his end of the bargain. Because he's that type of Steve. He's corrupt. He's evil. Pure evil. But that deal I made with him was to protect Blue Steve and my creator. Gold Steve warned me about this, and I didn't heed his warning, and I paid the price. It was a price I had to pay for protecting my friends. It was one I was willing to pay to protect them, when I should have also been protecting myself. But I'm just glad that they got to survive. I'm still alive myself. My consciousness is here in the spirit world, or realm, as you call it now. But my body sleeps within that chamber below the village, hopefully to awaken again in the next life. Peace, Steve. It's one more moment, Guardian. I need to give Peace Steve something. Peace, Steve. There's something I want to give you. It's been with me since I was sealed inside my pod, but it came with me when I came here, and I want you to have it. It was the sword I was given by my creator. I now pass it on to you, until one day I awaken again. This is the Life Blade, a very powerful sword that I once wielded. Take it, and take good care of it. Use it to restore the balance to this world, and use it to bring peace to the Steves. Marty, are you serious, dude? You idiot! Are you serious? 3, 2, 1. Restore the Steves to their former glory. And when I return one day, remind me of who I was. Bring me back to what I used to be. Help me to remember. And be safe, Peace Steve. Evil is out there. But there are Steves who will stop it. I promise, Life Steve. I'll do exactly that. I will bring balance to the Steves, and I promise to do all of this for you. I won't let you down. I'll hold that blade well, and I'll take care of it until your return. I trust that you will, Peace. Good luck to you. And I'll see you in the future. See you in the 16th generation. See you soon, Life Steve. Glad I was able to meet you for the first time, and I'm glad we were able to meet. Guardian of the Spirit Realm, I thank you for letting me talk to him. Okay. I'm ready to go home. That was quite a rush. I actually got to talk to Life Steve. That was incredible. I gotta get back to War Steve though. He must be worried sick about me. I know how he gets when I'm gone for so long. Hopefully too much time hasn't passed. At least I hope. What was the campsite again? Can't quite remember. I've always been bad with directions, I think. Oh, village. Um, well, Steve might expect me to get some supplies while I'm out. I told him I'd be back, so it shouldn't hurt to get some supplies. Wait, this village looks familiar. Wait a minute. This was the village we met Sweet Steve in. I didn't realize we were so close to it. My inventory still left Steve's sword. Oh, there he is. War Steve! War Steve! Sorry it took so long. It's nothing. It's nothing to worry about. I went out to go get some supplies, but I couldn't find much, unfortunately. Okay, you know what? I'm going to tell you the straight truth here. I didn't go out to get supplies. I had a dream last night about Life Steve's past. What happened to him in the past, and who he was, and kind of adventures he went on. And the dream I had last night, he was with Elder Blue in the past. What Elder Blue used to look like. He was so much different then, so much more cheery. It was amazing, Will Steve. I can't think of anything more to say about it. And then someone called the Guardian of the Spirit Realm appeared to me when I was walking, and he took me to the Spirit Realm, Will Steve. I got to speak with Life Steve. I spoke with him, Will Steve. The first Steve of life. He wanted to talk to me. He's been wanting to talk to me for so long. And I got the chance to. I actually got the chance to. Oh, he gave this to me. This was his sword back in the day. It's called the Life Blade. And he wants me to continue his legacy. To continue where he left off. I want to do that. I really do. I really, really do. And I know Life Steve is resting now. Well, I hope to meet him again. One day in the future. He's an amazing Steve, Will Steve. Wait, did you see something? Will Steve, did you see something? You were looking around as if you saw something. Hmm. Well, it was strange. Will Steve, he looked exactly like you. It was so uncanny. He looked exactly like you in every way, shape, and form, except his vines were white, and his eyes were blue, and his color was lighter. It was amazing. The likeness was uncanny. But I know we probably won't see him again for generations. So, my one hope is that one day, the Steves will finally get the peace they deserve. and I promise to bring that to fruition.